Okay guys, before this video starts, I wanted to go ahead and give a warning that says that I don't want to just clickbait you guys into this. I want to be honest and say the DayZ stress tests are not currently live unless you happen to be watching this when they are. I'm just simply making this video because if you want to play it as soon as the stress test comes live, your game needs to be ready and downloaded, or else you're going to be spending up to an hour or so downloading the game unless your internet is fantastic. Because there are gigabytes of files to download to prepare your game, and there is a way, and you need a special code to get into the DayZ stress tests that are for the experimental / beta / 0.63. So, anyways guys, make sure you watch the video all the way through to get all the information you need to go ahead and be ready for the stress test. Hey guys, what's up? It's Iconfly Jake, and today, you guys are probably here because you're interested in getting into the DayZ stress tests that relate to the experimental version of 0.63 along with what will one day be DayZ Beta, or DayZ 2.0 as some of the devs are calling it, because it feels so different and is just so different from the original game. So real quick, I wanted to go ahead and say that when you do get into these stress tests, once they open up in the future, after you've go ahead and followed this video's steps and downloaded the stress test files and gotten ready for that branch, make sure that if you run into any bugs, you head on over to, there will be a link in the description to the DayZ blog where you can report your issues, because guys, if you aren't reporting bugs and aren't reporting crashes, then this game is not going to, those crashes can't be fixed, they don't know about them. So unless you see it on the list of bugs that are already known about or whatever, just go ahead and report it, or even if you don't look at that, just go ahead and report it, or do whatever you feel right with that. Just check the list out, report the bugs, to let them improve the game. So what is not to be expected from the stress tests? Let me go ahead and tell you guys this so you can prepare yourself. The infected were currently turned off in the initial stress test, but actually will be hopefully back on in the next test, as they have said in the status report as of April 25th that the stress test over the next couple of weeks, they want to include AI, so that includes animals and infected. So hopefully you guys can actually check that out after this video. Well, whenever they open up. They're not open currently, but whenever they do, you guys will be ready. Hopefully you will be prepared. Anyways guys, what is to be expected during the stress test is a new Steam branch that downloads 12 gigabytes of files unless you're able to somewhat reuse your old files. Anyways, you don't have to worry about that. Steam will worry about it itself. 52 stress test servers that hold a total of 3,120 players, wow. Along with normally spawn points in Zelenogorsk, but if they're wanting to test different things like the stress on different parts of the map, you will be spawning in other locations. Anyways guys, let's go ahead and get right into how to go ahead and prepare your game and prepare your mind, I guess, for the DayZ stress test. So first off, you're going to want to launch Steam, of course, then right click DayZ, go down to properties here, the very last one, give that a little click, and then scroll all the way over to the last tab on the right, which would be betas. And this here, it says none. I believe you can go ahead and put that in experimental. It doesn't really matter too much, because the real thing you're going to be doing is popping in right here, and then you're going to enter this code exactly. Now this is kind of funny. The code you're going to put in to access or to unlock private betas, as they put it, is I really want to test. There you go. Now go ahead and click check code. And it says access code correct, private beta stress test is now available. Now, from this point on, I believe you can just hit close, and it will be one of those in your downloading areas. Okay guys, so I did figure it out. You have to go here, go to properties, go back to betas, and then you'll click on the select the beta you would like to opt into, and then don't do none and do not do experimental. Go ahead and go on to stress test, and you will see there on the left, DayZ has an update paused, and it is actually ready to start downloading right here in my, in queue here. It says 0 bytes out of 0 bytes, but that's incorrect. It's going to be actually gigabytes worth of files. So, anyways, guys, that is what you're going to need to do to get into the DayZ stress test, along with make sure you guys are checking their Twitter, checking Reddit, and or checking the DayZ forums. I personally suggest Reddit because everyone on there is very quick to jump and tell everybody information, because everybody's looking for karma and looking to get the word out there. And basically, they've said they're going to tweet out and let people know about 2 hours ahead of time that the stress test will be happening, along with stress tests lasting an average of a couple hours. So that is about all the information I have for you guys regarding stress tests, what they will be in the future, and the fact that there's supposed to be at least another one this week. That's what they said on their Twitter. If you look at their tweets and replies, if you guys are really curious and want to look, go ahead and check the tweets and replies of the DayZ dev team. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more DayZ content. I appreciate you guys watching and hope to see all of you in my next video.